Uh, I worked at Osaka, Japan. For a while I was there, and in my job, you know that in Japan you have to use the metro to go anywhere. So every day I had to wake up, get in the metro, and return in the metro. It was a pretty busy line. Turns out that one time I was waiting for the metro, and at the entrance of the station was a man on the floor, homeless, and he had a cup where he collected the money. Then a woman approaches, a fat lady, a little fat, and gives him a little coin. And the man, instead of saying thank you, says pig. Just pig. He doesn't say it to her face, only when she has gone away. She doesn't hear it. And I think, why did he say that? She gave him a coin and he's calling her pig because she's fat? That man is a total asshole. Damn. I stayed there a little longer and a man passes by with a suit and a tie. The man passes by the beggar and gives him a coin. When he leaves, the beggar says, human. Human? I mean, why human? I mean, to the lady is pig and to this man is human. I was like, why did he say that? So the next day I sat closer to him and waited in a bench. And people started passing. And I looked closely and paid a lot of attention. A lady passes by, just like the last time. A normal lady, not fat, not skinny, leaves a coin and keeps going. And he looks at her and says, cow. Cow? What do you mean cow? She's not even fat. Anyway, a man passes by and he says, potato. Potato. Another guy, chicken. Chicken. I mean, I saw the people and I thought, how is this man like a potato, this woman like a cow, and this man like a chicken, huh? Another one passes and fish. And I thought, fish, how? So I lost like the shame to ask, and I was so intrigued with this man that I thought that I should ask him what's going on. Why is he doing that? So I got close and gave him a coin. And I start listening to see what he says. I'm listening and listening very carefully to hear what he says, and I hear bread. So I turn around and go back, and he's like, oh, he saw me. So I get close and Mister, why did you call me bread? And then he's like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. And I say, no, don't worry. It's just that I've seen you here many times. I hope you excuse me, but I've seen that every time someone passes by, you say something different. An animal, a vegetable. So I was, I don't know what's going on, and I wanted to ask you if you could tell me why you do that. So the man looked at me and said, you see what happens? What happens is I have a power. A power? Yes, I have a power. You can make fun all you want, but it's real. I really have that power. And I ask, what's your power? Look, I have the ability that with just looking at a person, I know what was the last thing that person ate. He was right. The last thing I ate was a toast of bread. You know, a toast, bread. I said, well, interesting. So I gave him some other coins for the trouble and left. I remember I thought, and I still think to this day, that must be the most useless ability in the world.